Yesterday, I had an honest, meaningful talk with a great friend of mine. And among the many points we discussed, we hit on the importance of leverage over productivity, doing more with less. What does this mean? Rest more, be less efficient? We realize that the question is purely formulated. Have you ever wondered how the rich get so rich? It's not just about saving every penny. The secret lies in leverage. And it's more than just borrowing money to invest. Leverage is about getting more output for every unit of input you put in. Imagine Elon Musk tweeting. His single tweet reached millions compared to yours. That's leverage. He gets way more bang for his tweet or X, whatever. But there's more to leverage than social media followers. Naval Ravikant, an investor and entrepreneur, he identified 4 key types of how to get shit done with leverage. And the first one is labor leverage or building a team. The oldest trick in the book. Get others to help you. Now imagine you mow lawns for a living, right? You can only mow so many in a day. But what if you hire someone to help you? Now you could mow twice as many, doubling your income. This is the power of labor leverage. You pay someone less than what they generate for you, creating a profit. The key here is finding good people. Imagine if your helper cuts corner, damaging your reputation. Yikes, right? Building a strong team takes leadership and management skills. Of course, there are some pros like higher income potential by scaling your work, and some cons like managing people can be challenging because it requires leadership and interpersonal skills. The second one is capital leverage, growing with other people's money. Now, imagine you can consistently beat the market by 20% each year with your own money. That's great, but limited. But what if you could convince others to invest with you? Now you are talking about serious growth, right? This is capital leverage, using other people's money to magnify your returns. Think hedge funds and venture capitalists. But be warned, convincing people to trust you with their money is tough. Plus, if things go south, you're on the hook to repay them. Of course, it comes some pros like faster wealth creation by leveraging other people's capital, and at the same time, some cons like require specific skills in sales and management skills because it carries significant financial risk. The third one is content leverage. The power of sharing. The printing press revolutionized content creation, and today the internet makes it even crazier. You can create content once and share it with millions. That's leverage. Blog posts, videos, or social media content, it all counts. But the competition is fierce. To stand out, you need to consistently create high quality content that resonates with your audience. Remember, most content has a short shelf life, so keep it fresh and valuable. There are some pros like highly scalable with low barriers to entry, because no permission is needed to share your ideas. And some cons at the same time because lots of competition. Building an audience takes time and effort. Content can become outdated quickly, I know. And the last type, or the fourth one, is code leverage, building with lots of text. Code is the ultimate modern leverage tool. Think about apps you use daily. Someone wrote that once, and now millions use it. That's serious leverage. Now imagine creating a mobile game. You develop it once, but it can be downloaded and played by countless people, generating revenue with minimal ongoing effort. However, coding requires serious technical skill. The tech world moves so fast too, so keeping your code relevant is crucial. There are some pros with this because near infinite scalability with minimal maintenance and no permission is needed to create and share. But at the same time, some cons because it requires high technical skills. The code needs ongoing maintenance and updates because effective marketing is essential for success at the same time. So, let's jump into the Excel framework, and in particular, the external attributes. You see the brain diagram, right? And on the right, there are 5 externalities assigned to the acronym scale. By leveraging one or more of these attributes, it allows you to maintain very low resource consumption, and scale very quickly from there. So let's cover in detail the characteristics of these attributes. The first attribute is staff on demand, the staff on account. The clear representative of this is Uber. As much as possible, stop hiring your own employees because you will have to manage them, train them, evaluating them, etc. Instead, hire independent workers or contractors or freelancers. There are platforms that allows you to do this. When the pandemic hit, Marriott hotels had 45,000 people and thousands of properties worldwide, and they had to lay off 50% of their staff. It was a fucking nightmare. All the lives and families that fell apart with us was crazy. Airbnb came in completely disrupting the market because they used the staff on demand model, using independent hosts, freelance hosters, basically firing 2,000 people and keeping it going and moving forward with minimal disruption. They found that during the pandemic, the top 10 versus the bottom 10 of the Fortune 100 list, the top 10 respond 5 times better than the bottom 10 due to the inner flexibility built into their structure. So, staff on demand is the first of these attributes. There are a lot of examples, like Amazon's Mechanical Turk, which allows you to take any task and formulate it out to a large number of people. You have platforms like TaskRabbit or Gitwalk or Upwork or Fiverr, where you can hire people to get things done or complete projects. There's an incredible company called MBO Partners, and what they do is that if you are a big company or a medium company, maybe you have 3-4% independent contractors. The ideal ratio will be about 3% because you need that residual flexibility, and MBO helps you manage or administer all those contracts or incorporated freelancers and excluding them as external hiring, training, coaching, background checks, etc. So they can help you reduce the cost radically. There are all these companies or platforms or businesses that can help you manage all your on-demand stuff or stuff on demand. From 2005 to 2015, 90% of new jobs in the US were in the gig economy or collaborative economy, and now the creator economy. So the entire economy is moving towards this. According to Goldman Sachs, the creator economy is booming right now, changing how people make money from their passions. Right now, it's worth $200 billion in 2024, and is expected to grow to $500 million by 2023. Ray Hoffman, co-founder of LinkedIn, wrote this great book called "The Best Business Is You," basically saying that everyone will end up managing themselves as a freelancer. I call them neopreneurs. So, staff on demand is the first characteristic. If you want to have a contextual notion of what I've been talking about here, I leave you a free mentor class with no intention at all of offering you anything. Just showing you with examples the process of immersion in the creator decentralized economy or the solopreneur collaborative economy. Basically, if you want to start a creator or digital business from scratch, you can start with what I call minimal viable offer. This means you can start with a basic service package offering a manageable service such as a video long-form content strategy to begin building your portfolio. And at the same time, you can research freelance platforms. You can use media's algorithm like Twitter, Threads to find like-minded creators, writers, filmmakers, or you can also explore platforms like Upwork or Fiverr to analyze portfolios, videos, pricing, and payment methods. This will help you gauge the market and determine how to price and structure your offerings. And also, you can integrate freelancers into your budget. Once you've selected freelancers you like to collaborate with, include their costs in your client proposals. Focus on assembling a strong team rather than worrying about your pricing at this stage, because we want to create a custom content strategy using resources like YouTube, Figma, Canva, ChatGPT to design a content strategy tailored to our client's specific needs, right? Even if we are starting from scratch. And then we can automate the process utilizing code-based automation tools like Notion, Metricool, or Shopify to streamline post-production. And learning is set up through YouTube masterclasses or tutorials from experienced creators. We can start with the tools that we are comfortable with and expand as we grow, because we want to solve problems through iteration, identifying and addressing challenges as they arise, using exploration and experimentation to refine the processes, making it scalable over time. And then master the nuances. Eventually, you'll need to tackle areas like legal compliance, leadership, sales, and risk management. These are skills you can develop or delegate as your agency grows. But remember, beware of your clients' requirements and add always more value than they expected. This is a starting point on how you can start to applying the first attribute to your business idea from now and then. This is not cheating. Remember that an entrepreneur is a solver problem partner. It's not only about the skills you already acquired and mastered, but how you communicate yourself, your offer, and the solution effectively by sharing it with others to grow alongside and get the shit done. This is about being a professional. Of course, when it comes to build a software-based delivery, it's another fucking story, but I'll get to it soon. Right now, let me know your thoughts about this. If you want to catch the previous episode of this saga, you can watch the playlist from the beginning to get into or understand more the context what I've been talking about here. What a good day, and this is nothing compared to what's coming. And just thank you for lending me a second of your time. See you soon, mate. Brian.